There we go. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the weekly inspiration call that we do. I am Carrie B, one of the directors, along with Lucy Liu, Jessica Villarreal, Tiffany Herrera, and Mel Caron. I hope I say her name right. We bring you this call each week to equip you, to inspire you, and to keep you connected to get through this upcoming week. And we'll do it again. Just so you guys know, next Sunday, we will not have a team call just because it's Father's Day weekend, right? So, is that right? Yeah. So not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And, but what we're going to do instead is we're going to challenge you this week. So the, what is it? The 16th, 17th, and 18th to do the Take It to the Streets. However that looks for you. If you have some Cincy consultants local that you want to team up with, but that'll be going into businesses and dropping off seed kits, going and just letting your neighbors know that you sell Cincy. So use tonight and through Wednesday to get prepared for that, to go out and do it on your lunch, do it on your break. And it's the 16th, 17th, or 18th. Or if you want to do them each day, maybe hit a different type of business or a different type of place. You know, you may want to do dentist offices and doctor's offices one day, and then maybe you'll do your neighborhood and then an apartment complex or something like that. But you want to get out there and let people know that you are a Cincy consultant and you are in the neighborhood. All right. So that's what's going to happen this week, and we'll do that instead of the call so that everyone can spend time with their families on Father's Day. We have the challenge with 500 by the 15th. That'll end on Wednesday. So what most of the directors, I believe all of us, decided that we would give away the Bring Back Your Bar mini testers. So get with your director and see if they haven't already posted it, how they're going to do that. But me personally, I'm doing the first 3, and then I have the top 10 that'll get, something else from there. So we are going to equip you with the tools necessary for the Bring Back Your Bars, but we can't even order them until the 14th. So hopefully we'll get them back swiftly and get them to you so that you'll have them now to be sharing with people and getting those pre-orders. So when we do the 500 by the 15th for July, you will be in great position. All right. As Teresa was asking about the lanyards and the ties and those type of things for the upcoming Nashville trip of Cincy Family Reunion next month, please go to the group Make It Happen SFR Facebook page, and you can get all the details, the links, and everything for what you need to do and how to order. So it's group Make It Happen SFR 2016. And there it'll explain about the group day, how we wear the purple ties and the white shirts, and what the lanyards actually mean. And besides that, I think today's topic, well, no, I know what today's topic is going to be about. Oh, yeah, and the Major League Baseball warmers, I wanted to remind you guys that is only running through the 19th. So that's running through Father's Day weekend. So who knows, since he may extend that if they don't sell out. But it's, while supplies last, or June 19th. So that's a great promotion, especially with Father's Day's coming up. If you're going to have any people wanting those, you may want to get those ordered by Monday or Tuesday to ensure they have them back. I know that's pushing it, but at least in Texas, we get things back pretty swiftly. So, but I cut mine off last Friday, but I'm still ordering if people want them. Don't forget the power up, you guys. Make sure you're activated. Make sure you're keeping track of your points, and make sure you are sharing and inviting everyone in to join you on this amazing journey, because we all need at least one recruit to qualify for level 1, 2 for level 2, and 3 for level 3, and they must all certify. So we want to get them signed up and get going in June so they have the best chance possible to earn that, okay? Or for you to earn it, but they can also earn it too, which is kind of cool. I love that part. All right, guys. So that is just a little bit about what we want you to be aware of for the upcoming week. What we're going to talk about tonight, though, is we're going to talk about creating opportunities. So taking it to the streets is part of that, right? Because we're going to create opportunities when we take it to the street by letting people know that, hey, woohoo, I'm your Scentsy consultant and I'm here and I am here to serve you and I'm here to offer you great customer service. And so if you're sitting there and you're like, okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make the 500 by the 15th, it's time to create opportunities. So whether that's having an open house, an impromptu open house, or maybe having a real quick get together at a restaurant or a conference room at your place of employment or at a clubhouse or something, and inviting people to come over and sniff and smell so that you can, one, introduce people and let people know you sell Scentsy, and then two, hopefully get orders and things from that, and ultimately get parties, right? Because that's always our goal, is to get parties. So what I would like for some of you that are on the call to be able to come in and share what you do to create opportunities. We have the 10-bar special. We have, some people do the car kits, right? The room spray, the car bar, the scent pack, or the room spray, 2 scent circles and a scent pack, whatever combo you want to do to keep it around 20 bucks or at 20 bucks. But I would love, I mean, I have all kind of ideas and things, but it's always cool to hear from each and every one of you what you are doing, or how do you create opportunities. We talk about one-on-ones, like when you meet up with someone and you do a smell fest, you meet them for coffee, you maybe meet them for dessert or what have you. That's creating an opportunity because you are actually letting them experience Scentsy. Creating, what do you call it? Like, what do you call those borrow bags, right? Creating borrow bags of the laundry, of the men's and women's line, the kids line, creating those types of opportunities by dropping them off and letting others experience Scentsy through borrowing. You know, that's another way to open up different avenues and connect with people that you may not have connected with otherwise. So anybody want to unmute or come in and share how they create opportunities, what they have done, and what they have done, and it's worked in the past as well. Anybody? I can only see two faces, so everybody else is. Jenna posted, I think, on one of the pages today about her Bring Back Your Bar. I mean, her 10-bar special, her wording for that. I thought that was kind of cool. One of the things that her postings taught me was that to make sure that you put a time limit on it. If you're running any type of specials, and I'm going to read you guys what she said. She said that today she's running the best Scentsy special she's ever offered. How's your wax looking? Need a refill? Comment with your favorite scent of all time, and I will message you with my amazing Scentsy special. I only have 9 spots available for this go around, so get in quick. Special goes until 8 p.m. tonight. So she created a sense of urgency. She put a time limit on it, and she let them know exactly how many specials she has available. I think that's important too. I think sometimes even when we put out basket parties, we put them out and we kind of let the host dictate how long they're going to keep it and how long, you know, it's going to be open. And instead, I think we need to go with those boundaries already set so that we can, one, stay in control, and two, we create that sense of urgency, which kind of gives gives the host that same urgency, and it helps her keep moving and shaking, him or her move and shake instead of kind of dragging it on and dragging it out. So I think that's key, is creating that sense of urgency. Anybody? I don't see no comments. No comments. Are you about to share, Crystal? There you go.
I was like, okay, where's the button? One thing that I'm doing to create opportunities, I'm continuing with the drop and dash. One of my customers just dropped off a basket party. I didn't get any orders, but I had to switch it around because she told me that 2 of her coworkers are still interested. So even though my basket party didn't go out, I told her, you know what, here's a couple of my seed kits, you know, get them to your coworkers, see if they're interested. So that'll be one tip to create opportunities. You know, if you do a basket party and you don't get any orders and your host to say, you know, you got a couple people who are interested, just pass on a seed kit and you might still get orders.
That's exactly right. So what that tells me too is that the party doesn't end, right? It doesn't end.
Exactly.
She said they're still interested. It just wasn't the right time. So here's some information, and maybe they want to do it on their own personal time. They want to do it in private. You just never know. So don't get discouraged and don't give up. You just keep sharing. And you go on to the next one. And that's why it's so important when we do basket parties, you guys, that we make sure we hostess coach just as hard, if not harder, than when we do a live show. Because we have to give our host direction and guidance. We have to get their buy-in by simply saying, what is it that you would like to receive for free or half price? What do you want? And if they say they would really, really, really like to get the Calavera or maybe one of the Tiger Eyes, I'm just thinking of warmers, you know, just say a $55 warmer. Then you say, you know, you need $500 or more in sales to get that warmer for 100% free. And this is how we're going to do it. This is what we need. And we break it down and we get their buy-in. And when they know what it is that they're working for, they'll simply work harder. And when you have that relationship, like it sounds like Crystal has, they want to help you. They want to help you succeed. So they're willing to say, yes, give me those seed kits. Let me go back and share this with them. So you know that you got them connected, you got them bought in, and it just wasn't the right timing at that time. So you don't give up. You just go at it again, and you find the next person to give that basket to, and you just keep pushing, right? But it's you're so cute. It's it's all about but it really is all about hostess coaching when it comes to that. So the question still remains: anyone, you *6 if you're on the phone, unmute if you're on the computer or your iPad or whatever, your iPhone. And let us know what you're doing to create opportunities. I mean, that's the key, you guys. I mean, I could sit here and rattle off things, but it just comes out, and it's so much better when we know what each and every one of us are doing to create opportunities. So I know I'm looking at a few people that I know are rock stars on creating those opportunities and maximizing. Linda, are you trying to unmute? Okay, there you go. There you go.
Okay, so basically I did the same thing. I did the 10-bar special, but I did not put a time limit. So maybe I need to go back and put a time limit. That's a great idea to put a time limit, because that way, you know, they say, okay, well, I need to get my order in by this time. I did pick up an order as soon as I posted that. And I'm doing the 10 for 38. I usually do the 10 for 35. But I'm going to say, hey, you know what? I need some PRVs. I need some numbers on my book, so I'm going to go for the higher number. I did have a party. I just drove in an hour. I just walked in, opened my computer, and got on. But I was an hour away. And I had a party in my hometown. And that went well. I picked up $100 in orders, and then I booked 2 more parties off of that party. So that's what, you know, again, you just got to keep on booking. But I do have follow-ups that I'm going to do tomorrow. And so, again, I am trying to pick up some orders, and I've got 2 follow-ups that I need to do for I actually had a yard sale, and I posted something about now hiring anytime, big time, or something like that. I don't remember what the ad said. And I actually got two ladies that wanted some information.
Well, there you go.
So I need to do some follow-up with that tomorrow as well. But I'm going to sit down tomorrow and do my follow-ups for my monthly flyers that I mailed out as part of a thank you. And then hopefully with that, I can offer that 10-bar special to them as well. And of course, you know, it's my key to follow up. Hey, did you like that new scent of the month? That's my key to pick up that phone and, you know, have a conversation. That's my starting conversation, because I know what they have.
Right. And that's key. So I'm glad that you shared about the follow-up, because follow-up is also another way to create opportunities. Because when Linda follows up and asks them, did they like that scent? It could turn into a sure do, can I get 6 more? Or, you know, it could turn into, does it come into a room spray or a scent pack? You guys, if you're not following up with your clients and you're not checking on them and letting them know that you care about them, they're going to go find somebody else who will follow up with them or who will meet their need that they have. I followed up with a few clients this week, and they all, it was like I just kept, everybody I called moved. You know what I mean? They moved, they bought a new house, they did something. And so what I like to do in that case is I like to say, great, what Scentsy warmer would you like as a housewarming gift or a home warming gift? And what happens is, I'll get you the warmer, but then they want scents and they want room sprays because they have a new place. And so it turns into orders that you never, ever even expected simply by reaching out and giving more than you take. So following up is key. I had another lady, she ordered $100-something worth of bars at Christmas time. And she typically orders every 2.5 months. But I noticed she wasn't, every time I checked on her, she was like, oh, no, I'm fine. And I thought, wow, that's weird. I'm trying to find her text really quick. And she says, oh, well, I finally moved into my house. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even know you were moving. And I said, well, you know what? Congratulations. That's awesome. And she's like, well, if I hadn't been moving and packing, of course I would have needed scents by now. But, and I plan on giving her the laundry line because all she ever orders is bars because she bought a ton of warmers when we first met a few years ago. So I'm going to introduce her to the laundry line and give her a bundle of love as a housewarming gift. And again, that'll introduce her to another line of Scentsy. And a great thing to do, you guys, when you have free and half price items is to make sure that you introduce your customers to another line. So washer whiff samples are amazing. People are going to the dollar store and getting the bubbles, the little 12-pack of bubbles, and washing them out really good and popping off the little thing you blow the bubbles through. And they're filling it up with laundry liquid and washer whiffs and giving those out as like a borrow bag, if you will, in their borrow bags for people to try the laundry line. So again, creating opportunities means looking into your line of products that you sell and figuring out a way to introduce people to that other line. I've seen people take the bar soap and cut it, which, when I see it, I'm just thinking, not really sure that's a sample. You can give them a scent of it, but I've seen different, things, and I'm not knocking anything. You could take a room spray and with a wine bottle opener, put a hole in it, and then put a small hole at the top and drain it out and make little samples with the little bottles to get people introduced into the room sprays, because a lot of people don't know about our room sprays. So, just you have to think creatively and massively outside of your norm and your comfort zone in order to create those opportunities. And remember the people that you hear on the Saturday call that they walk around, I think Linda does this, everywhere you go, you have a basket with goodies and bars and room sprays and things like that. Think outside the box, you guys, because when you go to work and people have their kids, those chocolate bars that they sell for $2 or $3, and you get the Pizza Hut buy one get one free coupon on the inside, or Sonic, whatever it is. Think like that. If you take a basket or a bag to work and it's got all kind of Scentsy stuff sticking out of it, and someone stops by your desk or something, you say, hey, that bag's got some goodies in it that I'm just selling offhand. The word will spread just like that. Or you could say, hey, take it to lunch or this, that, and the other, and they can look at it on their lunch. When you go to, a lot of people, whenever I go to baby showers or birthday party, I was at a birthday party last night. A birthday party that started 8:30 at night, and we didn't leave there till after midnight. But you best believe I had my Scentsy samples with me and my smell goods. And when my niece said, you mean you ain't busted out your Scentsy yet? I was like, oh, I was just waiting for the cue. I usually wait for them to, ask me, but I always have it with me, guys. So creating the opportunities is a big part of that, is being prepared. Deanna shared that what she's planning to do is she's planning to take the 10-bar special and use it around the 20th through the 25th of the month to start getting pre-orders for the Bring Back Your Bars next month. And that's so important. You want to make sure, you guys, at all times that you always know what's coming up next, right? So just like we know that in July, the Bring Back Your Bars are coming back. And why does Scentsy do these things? Because they know the J months are slow, and so they create these opportunities for us to be as successful as we choose to be. And note that it's for us to be as successful as we choose to be. Stupid boxes under my desk that drive me nuts. And the only way we can, really be successful is if we're keeping our calendars updated and noted with when we can party, and with our information in it, and we're doing our follow-up systems. Now, what I've done is I leave this calendar here, and I take my follow-up everywhere I go, because there's always opportunity for us to follow up. When you're waiting in the doctor's office, follow up. When you're waiting at the dentist's office, follow up. When you're waiting in the line for your kids to get in the car, your grandkids to get in the car, follow up. You have to take advantage of the opportunities that present themselves. And then if you're on my page, you'll hear me say, or you hear me post all the time, be prepared for the opportunities. I do it often because I just let time get away from me sometimes. Sometimes I have to wake up and get prepared for that day. But like on Sundays, I try to set, or Saturdays, I try to set and make a bunch of samples and things so that I can get through the week, because I share and pass out a lot. So if I make 50 samples, that's rarely going to be there for the next week. So be prepared for your opportunities. But if you're do a 20, 25 at a time, maybe twice a week or whatever it is you do to be prepared, then do that. But do it and do it consistently, because opportunities are everywhere you go. If you're at a hotel, there's opportunities. If you're at the airport, there's opportunities. You know, the doctors, the dentists, if you got to go to lawyers, if you're going to get your driver's license renewed, everywhere I go is an opportunity, and everywhere you go is an opportunity for you to let people know, hey, yo, I'm a Scentsy consultant, and I have samples, and I also have product if you need it. But if you don't open your mouth, one of my good friends, she shared a story. She was a beautician. She had just came out of school. She got her first little booth, and it was Monday, or I think it was Saturday. And the guy said, booth rent is due on Friday, $125. This is back in the day, which it's not that cheap anymore. And she thought, wow, it's my first week. I don't even get like a week or whatever. He says, booth rent is due on Friday at $125. And wow, it was like, okay. So she worked and she worked and she worked, and she made $150 that week. And she had to give $125 away. And when she gave it to him, he said, if you learn to open your mouth and let people know you're open for business and how talented you are, you'd make more money. And that's what we have to do, guys. You have to open your mouth. You have to let people know. You have to be branded. You have to stop being so shy and get hungry for what you really want. That's it. So let's see. Linda shared that she introduces the laundry line at her party today, and she got 2 new customers to order. Now they ordered small to try, but at least she got it in their hands. And that's the key, you guys. When you are sitting there, how many of you guys sit there and you have your half price and you're free, and you're like, what should I get? What should I get? And you look behind you like, I got 50 bars. I don't need any more bars. I mean, you know, I know people like to keep a lot of bars on hand. But what about washer whisks? What about dryer disc? What about the laundry conditioner? What about the counter cleaner? What about the hand soap? Hand soap samples. Come on, guys. Our hand soap is amazing. It not only does it smell good, it lathers up really good, and it's great, right? So why not get that in someone's hand? Don't just, I mean, of course we want to buy for our own homes. Of course we want to use for our homes. But we also want to have a great size commission check on the 10th of every month. So we need to make sure we're getting our product out there in people's hands. I challenge you guys, when you're take it to your streets. So remember, take it to the streets. The 16th, 17th, or 18th, or you can do all 3 days. And it's, you know, do it by yourself, team up with someone, but go to different places. Go do doctor's offices, apartments, dentist offices, lawyers' offices. Stop by schools. Teachers are still at the school. There's still stuff happening at the schools, and see about, you can get a packet to the PTA for about a fundraiser. You know what I'm saying? But when you're doing those things, think about how how expanding and stepping outside of your comfort zone is going to help you have a better paycheck. It's going to help you reach and contact people that you may have never, ever got in contact with had you not stepped outside your comfort zone. And think about yourself, yes, because you want your family to be stocked and using the Scentsy products, but you don't need 5 hand soaps. Uh-oh. Is my internet still working? Okay. You don't need 5 hand soaps deep, because you can only use 1 at a time, or maybe 2 or 3 if you got 3 bathrooms or something. But I'm saying you could take at least one of those and make samples with it, right? So you want to get it in people's hands so that they too can experience. Uh-oh, you guys are all frozen. Sorry. Yeah, my internet is telling me it's unstable. Stupid house. Sorry. But anyway, you just want to make sure you're getting your samples in people's hands and not just hoarding it and having 5 and 10 deep of washer whiffs and hand soaps and things like that. Make samples. Invest in your business. That's part of creating opportunities, is that you have to invest. So you maximize those free and half price. Even if you get a big tub, or you do the laundry of love or whatever, and you use half the washer whiffs for your family and the other half, because you got to stay in your budget. It's not about, don't be silly. Make sure you take care of home, but you got to sacrifice and use some of it to advance your business, right? All right, guys. Anybody else have a comment or want to share? Maybe I said something that sparked somebody. Spark something in somebody. Let's see. Linda, are you still talking to me private? All righty. Well, I would love, okay, here's another thing, you guys. If you haven't got your follow-up system, who here has their follow-up system? I mean, it doesn't have to be the binder, but who here is working or got a follow-up system that they use, that they like, and they feel organized about it? Was that thumbs up, y'all? Yep. Okay. So if there you go. If you don't have your follow-up system in place, you guys, whoop, love it. Here's mine. Attitude, butterfly, and then I got stuff on the back. If you don't have something like this, or maybe some of you, because I turned this into my calendar too. That's why it's so thick. Or maybe you're using a regular calendar. This is the one I keep at home now. You've got to have some type of way. These little inserts are perfect. These little things are perfect for you to write your list on and create your follow-up. But if you don't have a list of your potentials, then I know you're not following up with anybody. If you're only chasing sales, you guys, you're going to come up short every single month. Why? Because you don't really have a relationship. People are going to get tired of you saying, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. Yo, buy from me. Hey, buy from me. Find out what they like. Find out what they need. Find out how $200 additional each month could change their life. Talk to them, change the conversation up and talk to them about that. Create opportunities by having the right conversations with people. Not always about a sell, right? The reason why we're trying to change the culture and get the 500 by the 15th is we want you guys to be prepared for the growth that's going to happen in your business. As you continue to do your parties, people such as your host and hostesses are going to want to flip. They're going to want to say, hey, I'll sign up. And you don't want that to cut into what you need to be successful that month. So we're trying to teach you to get it early so that you can be prepared. Okay. So anyway, that is my spiel on creating opportunities. Do you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to share with us? Any comments? If you guys aren't posting your tips and ideas out on your group's Facebook page, I encourage you to do that. If you're not making videos for your clients, I encourage you to do that as well. And make sure your videos they educate them. In other words, they show them how to do something. Not just buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. But maybe it's a did you know? Or, hey, check out our counter cleaner. Look at my light switch. Look how dirty it is. One spray, one wipe, boom, it's clean. Educate your customers. Make sure you can. A question is, how do you turn your follow-up binder into your calendar? Oh, let me show you. Are you on the phone or can you see us? Yeah, you can see us. So what I did is I went to Target. I got all these are follow-ups I need to do. And let me put this on speaker view so you guys can. Okay, hopefully this thing will switch over to me. I don't know, it's showing Linda right now. But hopefully you guys can see this. So I went and bought the pack of calendars by the Up and Away or Upward, whatever the hell the Target one's called. And they had these calendars, and I just made my June. Can you guys see that? I made my June calendar. So yeah, you have to write the numbers in, but it works for me when I'm out and about. And so then I have the next month's. That's July, and then I started August. I have it filled out, the numbers, but I don't have it filled in. So I have 3 months done, ready to go. I've got the family reunion marked off. I've got the you know, when I do the new consultant call, I've got all the Sunday night live calls over here. But here's my June. So I have 4 more party boxes, and I actually have 4 parties. I just need to get them scheduled. But that's how I did it. I just went and bought those blank ones up that are up by the whatever that Upward Bound brand of Target is, and I just created my own calendar. So that way I have my calendar with me. It's very important for me to have my calendar with me and have one binder that I take every day. I don't like having to carry so many things. But because I receive text messages and I receive emails from the people I work with constantly throughout the day, I need to have that ability to write it down right away. So anyway, I hope that answered your question. Let me go back to gallery view. And let me see if there's another question. Anybody else have a comment or a question or a tip they want to add? Oh, somehow I'm on private. I don't know how I got private. Huh. I'm just going to close that. All right. Hey, iPhone. So, like, Mel just got back from Disneyland, and Tiffany and Jessica had a event, and then Lucy's son had his graduation party today. So, and it's pouring down rain. Well, it's not raining right this second, but it was pouring down rain. All right, guys. Well, so you've had me the last 2 weeks, but that's okay. We have great calls and stuff and conversation. So hopefully that you guys are working your 500 by the 15th. And if you're not, you're going to continue working it even if you don't make it by the 15th. But remember, the goal is to get it by the 15th, which is helping you plant seeds that'll help the second half of your month just be just as amazing. I know Chantel had her coloring party, and she shared her videos about that. So that was really cool. She shared her videos on what she was doing there. Linda had a party today. I had an impromptu party, and I have my parties next weekend, or I guess they moved them to the 23rd because of Father's Day. But you best believe I'm going to have something on Father's Day weekend because lots of family will be around, right? So you might as well take advantage of it. So again, does anybody have any questions? Comments? Any hot things you saw on Facebook? No? Alrighty. And what was I going to say? Make sure you make little snippet videos about your taking it to the street. So whether you do it all 3 days or you just do it one of the days, again, it's for you. It's to help you get your name out there. If your neighbors don't know who you are, now's the time. These call tags right here are the best for you to use to put into your little baggies because it's like attention. It's like some of them say wanted. It says you have bills. I can help you start paying them off. Wanted, someone with the desire to be a stay-at-home mom. Want to be the boss? Ask me how. I'm building my empires, and these are uploaded on the pages without the websites, the web addresses on them. You can also do this is what I like to give out in my orders to remind people. I don't know which way to go. Can you guys see that? Whoops. It says, help, I want to give you free Scentsy. Seriously, I do. I'm looking for a few helpful people to assist me with reaching as many people as possible. Yes, I need you to host a party, but don't let the word party stop you. We can party online via sharing the catalog or live. You pick. It's party time. If you would like to learn, I put yes, text time. If you would like to learn how you can earn a free warmer with me, Carrie B, text me or send me an email. I can't wait to chat with you. And then I let them know it's only valid with me. And I told them the offer is easy as 1, 2, 3 free. Again, I always like to put those in my orders just to remind people that I am looking for people to have parties. So let me see that, Linda, put it up. You're flashing it. Oh, I love it. Move it up. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Always looking for new team members. Yep, you need to post that. And then I also have the coupons. The $5 off. And you guys, I put on here, I made this say does not apply onto online orders, because I've had people go to my website and order, and then they're like, they couldn't figure out how to take the $5 off. So I let them know that they have to contact me to place that order to get the $5 off. Okay. So let's see. All righty. Love it. Yeah, Linda, I love that too. Linda, I could turn that into a sticker. You know that? That would be cool to turn into a sticker. Is that what that is? Hold on. Let me unmute you.
No, it is, actually, I just, what I did is I created it in PicMonkey.
Oh, I love PicMonkey.
And then I copied it over to Word. And then, so I put it down in a Word document. And so what I do is I'll just print it on the cardstock.
Oh, okay.
Put it into the cent of the month or in my orders.
Okay, cool. And see that I like the size of that, because you could do like 6 or 8 of those on a page.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's really cool. You want to think economical. If you guys have what's it called? Microsoft has so many things. Not Project, but what's the other one that starts with a P? Publisher, right? If you have Publisher, what I like about it is when you open it up and you select it. So say you want to make shipping labels, right? And you can pick if you want 6 to a page or 8 to a page. You design one big one, and then when you get ready to go print it, it puts it into 6 or 8 or whatever. And it's so cool because it's so hard sometimes to design it and try to get it to fit into the square. So I love that about Publisher. So anyway, just, get creative. Word is awesome because you can you can create those same shipping templates and things like that in Word. But yes, please, Linda, if you share that, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And you guys, remember, when someone shares something, you can take it and make it your own. You can add your own little thingy, because like what I plan on doing on my next round of these is I'm a flower girl, so I'm going to put my little flower thing on these, too, because it'll just draw even more attention to it. So anyway, we love sharing, guys, so please share your ideas, share your testimony. I always like to say, if you're sharing on the Facebook pages, that means you are working your business. You want to give more than you take, so make sure you're sharing always. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to let you out early. I'm just kidding. So no questions, no comments. All right. Let me see. Nothing's about to sell out or anything. So what are we doing? 16, 17, 18, taking it to the streets, taking it to the streets. Make sure you put it on Facebook. Have a great time with your fathers. Be mindful of what's coming up. The 4th of July, bring back your bars. Nashville, the incentive trip is going to be announced in July, and it'll start in August. So start thinking about those things. Start thinking about your recruiting. Recruit heavily now for June, July, and August, so that you'll have an amazing fall. Promise you, it happens. More promotions happen in the fall because of all the seed planting that is done throughout the summer. So we will not meet next Sunday because of the Father's Day. And instead, we're taking it to the streets on the 16th, 17th, and 18th. Any day or all days, you do what works best for you and your family. But remember, whatever you do, keep dreaming until your dreams come true, guys. Go out there and have an amazing day, amazing week, and we will see you on Facebook. 500 by 15.